Hello and welcome back to Eco. As you can see, I've made some paths. Well, this is just a one path, but it's a tiny bit of road over here. Still got dirt ramps. But here you got more an idea how big I'm envisioning the bridge to be. It's a three wide road and then a edge bit. Thinking about it, I'm not sure why I'm building roads over here, because all my work is over here, and I'm thinking of having farm and stuff over here, but that might not be for a while, since I don't really need farm at the moment, and the comet is coming. Well, the asteroid, comet, not sure. I was going to start this episode by having a look at pollution and stuff. So we got air pollution. Well, actually, we got no air pollution. We haven't gotten to that stage. Debris. I have been a good boy cleaning up all the trees. Now we are getting to oh yeah, ground pollution. We are when we are starting to get tailings from ores. We are at the risk at getting ground pollution because, well, it need to be dug down deep, covered within stone for it to prevent it from spreading ground pollution. So I've started making a place down in my mind here for that activity. Now you can see I've been here a little bit, around here. Not enough around on other places. When I just run through, it doesn't say. Trampled. Now here you see a difference. My mind goes down and down here, but trampled, nothing, because entrance is there. And trampled spread, yeah, trampled some. These three are usually pretty similar. So no real pollution going on yet, but after today, maybe something starts. Uh, I was going to have a look at. Oh, see, we got. These are all the species. Well, how many there is of different type, and kelp, seagrass, all the sea things are plentiful. But if you look at the other end, that type of tree is down to 10. Alligator, 28. I haven't killed a single alligator. So, not my fault. Bison, 35. And it's upwards from that. Now, looking at those kind of tree, looking back at the map, those are the type of tree that grows in the jungle. These ones. And in this jungle there is 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. There is a different jungle, if I can find it, and there is only 3 of them here, so 10 in total. I haven't chopped down any of them, but it's been 10 from the beginning of the game. So it's not really a crisis. Here you can see I've started doing some road bits. I'm thinking much of this is going to go eventually. I'm going to build around here. I'll change this into stone. I am going when I'm doing smelting later in the episode, I think I'm going to have a building here to do it. That's the intention at least, but we'll see. Now I made an let me see the name of it. Arastra. This is for crushing ore. Let me just show you how it looks like. Because it got an animation, and I like that. Many of the things in this game got an animation. Let me bring that crushed ore down to the mine. I still got a lot of ore to crush. I'm thinking I'm going to keep those dirt ramp for the mine. So, I made this stockpile, which is 5 by 5 by 5, so I had to make a room big enough for that before I could put it in. And I have put all the crushed iron ore in here. And now let's see, this is the rocker box, and it doesn't need any power of any kind. And I put in a mining basic upgrade, which is the highest basic upgrade I can put in here. Cuts off 50% of the cost. Now I put that in the Arastra as well, but all the recipes in there were got a set value. So I'm not sure why I can put the module in there, but maybe later. But in this there is a dynamic value. Now we are going to get the wet tailings. I like the animation for this as well. Ah, we got the first bit of iron concentrate, but no tailing. I should get one of each. I mean, I don't want the tailings, but the waste product from concentrated ore. Okay, so I get one from every 2, perhaps then. I don't think I am far enough down in the ground for the ground pollution to not spread. So I am going to dig further down and make a proper storage space for the tailing in the future. But for now this is good enough. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 1 tailing for each, but since I got a module on, I get 1 for every 2. So with the next one, the 8th one, I should get another one. Yeah. I'm going to do some more of this, and I also have to wait a long while to get the next skill point, and then I'm going to learn smelting. So going to be a bit of a jump here, and maybe I make up a place to smelt. Hello, and we are a couple of minutes away from the next point, the next star, and I have actually not slept through any of this. Well, in real life I have, because it was like 10 hours, so been a couple of days. Anyway, I have been working, and as you can see, the road stretches much further this way now. Well, actually it doesn't, but it does stretch a lot more that way. And I moved all this stuff, and I started to sort out a bit. The inventory management is a bit more difficult than many other games, like Minecraft, as I mentioned before. Now, a little other thing I made, just to give you a taste of what's in it. The wheelbarrow, which I can make now with basic engineering. It got, I think that's the same amount of inventory as the small cart. It's the big cart I got here, 2100, 1400. I think the small one is 1400 as well. Well, we'll have a look at that after a while. Now, going forward, it's bit tricky. Oops. You keep going to the sides, and also it's it's so wonky. This is not what I tried to do. I was going to show you that when I tried to go uphill, Oh, it got up. Sometimes at longer hills it struggles. That might be. Let's see if I get away, bunny, bun. If I do as with the cart and just have it behind me, it feels slower, but it's not as wonky, and it's a struggle getting up here. Anyway, I have been crushing a lot of stone and iron ore. This is what I got left. Just this. And that is because I can't actually crush them, because I need at least 12. But I have gotten a lot of crushed sandstone from that, and I crushed some regular sandstone and granite, and I have made all that into a road at this thing here. Stone road. I need 0.48 per, so. Oh, and I did upgrade basic upgrades to when I got basic engineering. Um, I, I upgraded all the basic upgrades to 4, and at the different stations, like the masonry table, I can make masonry basic upgrade, which I have done. Really good. I've done that on all the places. With a kiln, we are at advanced upgrade, so I am tempted to go for pottery next. Of course, this star is going into smelting, but with pottery I can make brick, which is tier 2. I mentioned it earlier. And I am tempted to go into cooking and show you a little bit of that, but that depends a little bit. So this is the bloomery, which I made in the kiln, and here I can smelt all the concentrated ore. So I need advanced upgrade for this as well. So it's not benefactory to me to make a lot of smelt a lot of the iron I got. I still only reached. This is tricky. Ah, dang it! The coal went because it was in. That's annoying. I lost 2 pieces of coal. Can it reach? Now it reaches both. Yeah, I almost failed to. See, I'm missing 4 pieces to be complete, which makes a lot of them. Now, I lost my train of thought, but that's usual. With smelting, can make the anvil, and at the anvil, I can make a lot of things. A lot of things. I can upgrade all my tools, which makes them last longer. And uh, say with the iron pickaxe, some rocks will need a couple of hits to break with my regular pickaxe. With iron one, only takes 1 hit. Stuff like that. Now this is what I'm interested in. Cast iron stove. We need 1.8. So we need a tier 2 room to use it. And I don't think there is anything in here that is tier 2 that we can make. That's unfortunate. So we need to go for pottery next. I was going to go for cooking because I want to show you some of that, but for cooking I need an oven, and oven need a tier 2 room. Later on in carpentry I can make with lumber. That is the next after hewn logs. Glassworking. Glass is a tier 2 material. Brick is a tier 2 material, so have to look at that later on. Until we get pottery, I'm not going to melt up all of this. Oh, and we get slag, which is it's a byproduct, but it's not creating pollution like the tailings. So we can use it to make concrete later on. So this is useful stuff. Let's make a few just to get going here. I need better food here. I'm dipping just above and below 300. It can be way higher. And if you look down here, my house value have risen. I'm going to show you that. Oh, comment update, 28 days, 10 hours, 47 minutes. And it's not 10 hours until next star. Seem to be staying at that. It's not going upwards a lot for each star I get. I was afraid of that. I have expanded the house. It used to end around here, I think. Maybe here even. One of you mentioned in the comment you want to see the animal figure you can make. These are made of limestone at the masonry table. So I made a couple of owls. Here we have the wolf. Now these give value to the room. As you can see, the wolf statue is here, the owl statue, and that's 60% value because there is already a statue there, and it gives benefit of this first because it's the higher value. It's a very complicated system. Anyway, one of the reasons I expanded was to have room for more stuff, so I could increase the value. Also, this was supposed to be the kitchen. It's already the kitchen because I got a butcher table in here. And I temporarily got the research table here, which give no value, so it doesn't matter where it is. But I need to research stuff, and I got a lot of the stuff here. Oops. So I moved this around, and I made this statue, which is the biggest one. I think it's an elk. Nah, it's a mouse. I'm going to do some proper building later on, but let's show you how far I went with this road. Because I went a long straight while, a long while. Man, I went a really long while. And for some reason my small cart has tipped over. It does that sometime. I can bump it around a little bit. Anyway, if it's empty, I can just I can empty it because I got a storage here, just temporary. Now I've been thinking a little bit. This is going to be. Let me show on the map. It's not great to make roads on an angle or a curve or something in this game, so there is going to be many straight roads like these. Now this one is going to go over here, and I'm going to build a coal mine on this in the middle of this island. Also, I was thinking I am going to build a city of some kind somewhere. I might have that location up here because when I go later on, when I'm going into tailoring and baking and all these things, I want to have a proper city and make buildings for each, and I also want to make just regular housing buildings. And I figure maybe that spot is going to be up here. Around here and up and around here. And up here where we get some lush green grass and stuff. I'm thinking there was some farming opportunity over there, so I might have a small farm there and have. Maybe I'm adding in some kind of park, garden thingy. I tried to make it a little bit nice. Ah, dang it. I forgot to put in new fuel in the bloomery. Here we got a new piece of charcoal. It took me 2 minutes to make. There we go. This is going to take some while. 20 minutes to be precise. So 2 minutes for each of the 10. I think maybe I'm going to make the anvil in between episodes. But I'm going to bring, we got 6 down now. I'm going to bring it up and see what we can, what other recipes opens up now. The anvil and all those stuff helps a lot, but there is a few things. Let's look in basic engineering. Now, what do we need? Hand plow, which is farming again. Iron wheel. With that we can make the... Oh, where did it go now? I think, yeah, that's a wooden wheel. Ah, powered cart. So, we need tailoring. Yeah. And we need to make cast iron stove. So, we are only tailoring away from making a powdered cart. But tailoring is a bit down the line for me. I want to get brick making, well, pottery, which it's made, well, named, and I also want cooking. Before maybe I'm going for tailoring, but yeah, we need a lot of iron for both of these. I say both, it's 3 iron wheel. If you look at this picture, it's a 3-wheeled powered cart. It's really... I'm looking forward to get that, especially now that we are getting some roads up and running. Later on we are upgrading roads, but well, we'll talk about this. Asphalt is down the line. Ah, here we got something. Bakery oven, which, well, baking, that is way down the line. We got a few things to do before that. Bathtub, we already knew that. Oh, shale, there we go. Now, shale brick, which is also pottery one. It says shale brick, but that's the recipe. We get regular brick, which is the same as we get at this one. It's just the name of the recipe. 4 clay turns into 8 brick. 2 clay and 2 shale turn into 8 brick. Also, you can make a sink and a toilet, so you can make a proper bathroom, which is slightly better than the latrine we got going here. I did not upgrade that one. That one is just the same, just as crappy as earlier. Okay, so I decided to make the anvil before the end of the episode, because too many of these episodes I have built up to the thing that is the title of the episode, and then I've run out of time, and anyway. So in the anvil there is a few things I want to make. There is a lot of things here, but among the things I made this iron saw blade, which is needed to make a sawmill. And I have made that. Here it is, in all its glory. It's carpentry recipes in here. There is a lot of thing. Among them, this large lumber stockpile, which is a much bigger stockpile, and I need that in my life because I can get more stuff in it. And also there is hardwood lumber, which is a tier 2 material. This take regular hewn logs. Think, yeah, the different, you get the regular lumber, you get hardwood lumber. It's basically the same recipe, just different types of lumber. Hewn logs. You got hardwood, you got regular hewn logs, and then you got softwood, which I think should be here it is. Anyway, you need nails, and that you can create now at the anvil. Here it is. So I got what's needed to make lumber, which is a tier 2 material. So I have decided to go for cooking next, because I want that in my life. So next time cooking, but I got a little tiny last thing. It's this thing, iron rock drill, which I made at the anvil. Now I'm going to show you what we can do with that. I'm back here down in the mine. As you can see, I have completely filled up, well, almost completely. Two more is place for filled up with tailings. Now if I do this, I'm prospecting, and I can see what's ahead. So I can see up to 15 blocks in that direction, and it's all sandstone, and then a bit of limestone, sandstone, granite. So this is good for finding ores, or if I'm looking for something particular like clay or sand, can be useful, but mostly ores, maybe different types of stone. You do find it, but it's not too difficult to find. Oh, and I've been mining out, well, digging out sand here, because I use it for mortar, for the mortar stones. I can make mortar on the campfire, but it takes like 5 of the wood pulp to make one. With the sand, I can get like... well, let's look at that recipe. On the masonry table, you can make masonry top mortar. It's just regular mortar. You get 3 for each, and it takes 0.24. So say for 1, you get 12. So it's much faster, and you get more for it. So that's it. So I'm ending the episode here because before it gets too far ahead, and you can name your cart. Of course, if I were to pick it up with a hammer, I would reset that. It also resets in all the different crafting tables. When I put it back down, I have to unlock it. And if I'm on a server with other people, I can authorize this. That goes for any vehicles. I can add other people. There isn't anyone. But if I pick it up and put it back down, that's reset. So yeah. Anyway, see you in the next one.